Greetings. Today we continue our study of the book of 1 Peter chapter 1. Today we'll be considering verses 24 and 25. The title is The Perishing Flesh and the Abiding Word. Verse 24 says, "For all flesh is as grass, and all the glory of man as the flower of grass. The grass withereth, and the flower thereof falleth away, but the word of the Lord endureth forever. And this is the word which by the gospel is preached unto you." Peter had much Old Testament writing from which to draw when he made comparison and contrast of the perishing flesh and the abiding word. For instance, in the book of Isaiah chapter 40, beginning at verse 5 and going through verse 8, we find, "And the glory of the Lord shall be revealed, and all flesh shall see it together, for the mouth of the Lord hath spoken it. The voice said, Cry, and he said, What shall I cry? All flesh is grass, and all the goodness thereof is as the flower of the field. The grass withereth, the flower fadeth, because the Spirit of the Lord bloweth upon it. Surely the people is grass. The grass withereth, the flower fadeth, but the word of our God shall stand forever." This biblical term flesh refers to the physical portion of God's creation, which he called Adam, which means a human being. God's creation bears his image as a triune being consisting of a body, a mind, and a spirit. We find in Genesis 6:3, "And the Lord said, My spirit shall not always strive with man, for that he also is flesh, yet his days shall be 120 years. We drop down to verse 12 of that same chapter. It says, "And God looked upon the earth, and behold, it was corrupt, for all flesh had corrupted his way upon the earth. And God said unto Noah, The end of all flesh is come before me, for the earth is filled with violence through them, and behold, I will destroy them with the earth." Hebrews 9:27 reminds us, "And as it is appointed unto men once to die, but after this the judgment." This death spoken of here is the first or physical death, which involves the separation of a man's soul and spirit from his flesh or his physical body. Jesus warned in Luke chapter 12, beginning in verse 4, "And I say unto you, my friends, be not afraid of them that kill the body, and after that they have no more that they can do. But I will forewarn you whom you shall fear. Fear him which after he hath killed hath power to cast into hell. Yea, I say unto you, fear him." In Isaiah 51, beginning at verse 6, and we'll see this in 2 Peter 3, verses 10 and 11, that's in view when it says, "Lift up your eyes to the heavens, and look upon the earth beneath. For the heavens shall vanish away like smoke, and the earth shall wax old," that is, wear out like a garment, "and they that dwell therein shall die in like manner. But my salvation shall be forever, and my righteousness shall not be abolished. Hearken unto me, ye that know righteousness, the people in whose heart is my law. Fear ye not the reproach of men, neither ye be afraid of their revilings. For the moth shall eat them up like a garment, and the worm shall eat them like wool. My righteousness shall be forever, and my salvation from generation to generation." Dropping down to verse 12 of Isaiah 51, "I, even I, am he that comforteth you. Who art thou, that thou shouldest be afraid of a man that shall die, and of the Son of Man, which shall be as grass? And forgettest the Lord thy Maker, who hath stretched forth the heavens, and laid the foundations of the earth, and has feared continually every day because of the fury of the oppressor, as if he were ready to destroy. And where is the fury of the oppressor?"